Good morning, children. How are you? Good morning, Jogara, Praneeth. Okay. Today our concept is water pollution and microbial diseases. Okay. What is the water pollution? When we dump into the waste, sewage, household waste, okay, solid waste, industrial waste, these type of agriculture runoff, animal waste, when we dump into the all wastes into the water body, near water body, it leads to water pollution. Very good, Hanish. Hanish, good morning. Okay, it leads to water pollution. Water is a precious resource essential for sustaining life on earth. Is it correct or not? Water is very precious resource essential for sustaining life on earth, and however increasing human activities and industrialization have led to the contamination of water bodies. Contamination means pollution of water bodies. Okay, in this era, okay, increasing human activities and industrialization, all of the waste from the human waste is, okay, sewage and household consumption and industrial waste, okay, all of this type of waste when dumped into the water body, please see the picture. Okay, when we dump into the all this type of waste into the near water body, it leads to water pollution. Environment issue poses a significant threat to ecosystem. Okay, this pollution of water leads to the threat of ecosystem, human health. Okay, human health and overall well-being. Understanding the causes. Okay, we will understanding what are the causes of water pollution. Okay, what are the causes of water pollution and what are the effects and associated with the waterborne diseases. What are the waterborne diseases? Okay, from the this polluted water. Okay, is crucial to address and mitigate the impacts of the water pollution. Okay. Do you understand? What is the definition of water pollution? Do you understand? Please, children, raise your hands. When we dump into the all type of wastes, okay, just a minute. I saw one pie chart. Okay, when we dump into oil spills, septic tank waste, animal dung, okay, intensive farming waste, pesticide waste, okay, water table and industrial waste, household waste, okay, waste water, nuclear waste, oil, pollution, okay. These type of all wastes dumped into the water body, it leads to water pollution, okay. The first one is industrial discharge. What are the causes of water pollution? The first one is industrial discharge. Industrial processes release a variety of air pollutants, including heavy metals, chemicals, toxins into water bodies. Do you understand, children? What are the pollutants in industrial waste? Heavy metals, okay, chemicals and toxins. Okay, when we dump into all this type of waste into the near water body, it leads to water pollution. So industrial waste also one type of a water pollution. Okay, do you understand? Industrial discharge, this process release a variety of a pollutants. What are the pollutants here? Heavy metals, chemicals, toxin into the near water bodies, rivers, lakes. Okay, it leads to water pollution. So this is the one type of a pollution, industrial discharge. The second one is agriculture runoff. Please see the picture. Okay, this is agriculture runoff. This water runoff into near water body. Okay, agriculture runoff. The excessive use of fertilizers. Okay, we use number of fertilizers. Okay, excessive means number of fertilizers because of growth to the plants. Okay, use of fertilizers, pesticides and herbicides in agriculture can lead to runoff these chemicals into near water source or near water body. Okay, so this is also one type of a water pollution. Okay, what are the agriculture waste? The excessive use of fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides in agriculture can lead to runoff these chemicals into near water body. Okay, so this is the type of water contaminated or a pollution. So agriculture runoff also one type of a water pollutant. Okay, agriculture runoff also one type of a water pollutant because of that water have a fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, okay, chemical waste. Okay, so this is water also contaminated water or a polluted water. Okay, the next one is sewage and wastewater. Sewage means wastewater from the households. Okay, what are the waste from households that is known as a sewage or a wastewater. Okay, sewage and wastewater. Improperly treated sewage and wastewater from households, industries, and urban areas can introduce pathogens. Pathogens like a bacteria, virus, protozoa. Okay, all of this known as a pathogens. Okay, we can introduce the type of pathogens. Okay, into the water bodies. So it leads to water pollution. So sewage and wastewater also one type of a water pollutants. Okay, please listen carefully. Improperly treated waste and wastewater from household. Okay, sewage means improperly treated waste and wastewater of households and industries and urban areas can introduce pathogens into the water bodies. Okay, it leads to the water pollution. So sewage and house wastewater, this is one of a water pollutant. The next one is oil spills. Please see this picture. Okay, oil spills. Accidental releases of oil from shipping. Okay, accidentally release of oil from the shipping. Oil means here diesel, petrol, crude oil. Okay, this oil, when the accidental release of your water, oil from the shipping, transportation, or a drilling activities can contaminate oceans and waterways. Okay, this picture shows the how the oil spills floated on the water. It leads to the water pollution and kill the aquatic animals. Okay, so oil spills one of the water pollutant. Okay, children. The next one is improper waste disposal. Okay, this is improper waste disposal. Improper disposal of a solid waste. Solid waste including plastic waste can lead to accumulation of a non-biodegradable materials in water bodies. Okay, when we do improper solid waste, okay, improper solid waste containing plastic waste, okay, it leads to the accumulation of a non-biodegradable materials into water bodies. Okay, this is also leads to improper waste disposal. This is also one type of a water pollutant, this solid waste. Okay, the next one is mining activities. The next one is mining activities. Mining operations can release harmful substances. Okay, mining activity also release harmful substances. What are the harmful substances? Such as a heavy metals and acids, toxins. Okay, released into the water body, it leads to water pollution. Okay, where is this mining activity operation is conducted, that mining waste, okay, they discharge into the near water body. This leads to water pollution or a water contamination. Okay, so mining activity also one of the water pollutant. Okay, the next one is Deforestation and soil erosion. What do you mean deforestation? Deforestation means when we cut the all trees in the forest, it is known as a deforestation. Okay, this is look like a deforestation. Okay, and soil erosion. Deforestation and soil erosion can lead to sedimentation and siltation. Okay, sedimentation, siltation means all the sands and soils dumped into the near water body. It leads to, okay, it leads to water pollution or decrease the water quality. Okay, so deforestation and soil erosion can lead to sedimentation and siltation in water bodies, affecting the water body quality. Okay, affecting the water quality. Okay, so deforestation and soil erosion are also one type of a water pollutants. Do you understand until now? Please raise your hands. Hanis, Karthik, okay, Praneeth, Purushottam. Okay. These are the pollutants of water. Okay. Effects of water pollution. Effects means what are the impacts? Okay, when we consume that polluted water. Okay, the first one is ecosystem disruption. Ecosystem disruption. Water pollution can disrupt aquatic ecosystems, leading to the decline of aquatic plants and animals on the water body. Okay, when we dump into the all type of wastes, household waste, sea waste, solid waste, industrial waste, mining waste, animal waste, agriculture runoff, deforestation, siltation waste, okay, dumped into the near water body, okay, that is leads to water pollution. Okay, if the increase water pollution, what happened? Decline of the aquatic plants and animal species. Okay, this is one type of impact of the water pollution. The second one is loss of biodiversity. Okay, this water pollution also leads to loss of biodiversity. We lost all biodiversity. Okay, contaminated water bodies may result in extinction means end of life. Okay, extinction are a decline of various aquatic species. Okay, water pollution leads to extinction or a decline of various aquatic species. Okay, please see the picture here. Habitat loss. The bear lost a habitat. Okay, the second one is when we introduce new invasive species, means new species into the water body, it is also leads to biodiversity loss. Okay, and our fishing. Our exploitation means our fishing. When we do our fishing, that leads to biodiversity loss. And climate change also leads to biodiversity loss, and water pollution also leads to biodiversity loss. Okay. The next one is drinking water contamination. The next one is drinking water contamination. How the drinking water contaminated? Polluted water sources can lead to the contamination of drinking water supplies, okay, posing serious health risks to the human beings. When we drink the contaminated water, it leads to the risk of human health. Okay, children. And the next impact is harm to aquatic life. Okay, harm to aquatic life. Pollutants can lead to reduced oxygen levels, causing fish kills and other forms of aquatic life disruptions. Okay, when we dump into the all type of waste, it leads to oxygen levels are decreasing in that water body. Oxygen levels are decreasing. Okay, when the oxygen levels are reduced or decreased, okay, causing fish kills, animal killing. Okay, and what are the fauna, what are the flora in that water body, it leads to declining. Okay, so one of the effect of water pollution is harmful to aquatic life. The next one is algae blooms. Okay, this is algae bloom, children. Okay, this is a green type of algae floated on the water. This is also known as a algae bloom. Okay, excessive nutrient runoff like a agriculture waste. Okay, industrial waste. When we dump into that type of waste into the water body, it leads to algae bloom. Okay, can trigger algae blooms and which deplete oxygen levels. When the algae bloom is started, okay, that water body loses oxygen levels. Okay, that water body deplete oxygen levels and create dead zone in water bodies. That situation we know as a dead zone because of decreased oxygen levels. Okay, that water body converted into dead body. Okay, dead zones. So all fishes and aquatic animals kill like this picture. Okay, please see this picture. How the aquatic animals are killed. This is algae bloom. The green layer floated on the water. This is algae bloom. Because of water pollution. The next one is human health risks. How the human health risks when we consume the wastewater or contaminated water. Consumption or a contact with a polluted water. When we consume wastewater, okay, contact with wastewater or a polluted water, it is also leads to waterborne diseases. What are the waterborne diseases? Including gastrointestinal infections and skin problems and respiratory illness. These type of diseases, okay, caused by when we consume the polluted water. Okay, gastrointestinal infection and skin problems and respiratory illness. Okay, and what the first one is cholera. Okay, the first one is cholera. Cholera is also one type of a waterborne diseases. Do you understand until now? Please, children, raise your hands. Okay. Now we learn about waterborne diseases. Okay, now we learn about waterborne diseases. Do you have any doubts until now? Hanish, Jogarao, Bhargav Sai, Praneeth, Purushottam. Do you have any doubts? Okay. The first one is cholera. Cholera is one type of a waterborne diseases. Okay, caused by Bacterium Vibrio cholera. Okay, cholera is caused by Bacterium Vibrio cholera. He is characterized by severe diarrhea. Diarrhea means loose motions. Severe diarrhea and dehydration and often leading to the death if untreated. In that condition, when we got a cholera, okay, on that condition, when you untreated, you don't consume any medicines, okay, it leads to death also. So cholera is caused by Bacterium Vibrio cholera and it is what are the symptoms of cholera? Severe diarrhea, dehydration our body and often leads to death. Okay, if you untreated that disease. Okay, these are the symptoms when we got a cholera. Okay, this is one type of a waterborne diseases. And the second one is typhoid fever. Okay, typhoid fever caused by Salmonella typhi bacteria. Okay, which is the bacteria cause of typhoid fever? Salmonella typhi bacteria cause this disease and leading to high fever. What are the symptoms of typhoid fever? We get high fever and abdominal pain and means stomach pain. Okay, abdominal pain and intestinal inflammation. Okay, means intestinal burning. These are the symptoms associated with typhoid fever. Okay, please listen. Typhoid fever caused by Salmonella typhi bacteria. Typhoid fever caused by Salmonella typhi bacteria. What are the symptoms? High fever, abdominal pain, and a intestinal inflammation. These are the symptoms of typhoid fever. Okay, typhoid fever, one of the waterborne disease. The next one is hepatitis A. Hepatitis A also associated with waterborne disease. A viral infection. This is a not bacterial infection. This is a viral infection. Affected liver. It is affected on our liver. Often transmitted through the contaminated water or food. When we consume contaminated water or contaminated food, okay, it leads to hepatitis A. Okay, hepatitis A virus affect on our liver. Okay, liver is one type of a gland. Okay, so this hepatitis A virus affecting on our liver. So this is also one type of a waterborne disease. The next one is dysentery. Okay, please see the picture. This is he is a dysentery patient. Okay, caused by various bacteria, parasites, and viruses. Okay, this dysentery caused by various types of a bacteria, parasites, and viruses. Dysentery leads to severe diarrhea. Okay, severe diarrhea means loose motions, and with a blood and mucus. That diarrhea with blood and mucus. Okay, so dysentery is one of the waterborne disease. It is caused by various bacteria, virus, protozoa. Okay, what are the symptoms? Severe diarrhea. Okay, the next one is giardiasis. This is protozoa. Okay, this is protozoa. A protozoan parasite causes this intestinal infection, resulting in a symptoms like diarrhea, cramps, and nausea. Cramps mean burning on up your stomach. Okay, nausea. Okay, what are the microbes caused by giardiasis? A protozoan parasite caused giardiasis. What are the symptoms? Intestinal infection. Okay, diarrhea, cramps, and nausea. These are the symptoms of giardiasis. Okay, children. The next one is cryptosporidiosis. The next one is cryptosporidiosis. This is also one type of a waterborne disease. Okay, this cryptosporidiosis caused by protozoan cryptosporidium. Okay, this is one type of a protozoa. Cryptosporidium. Okay, it leads to cryptosporidiosis disease. Okay, this disease causes gastrointestinal distress and is highly resistant to chlorine treatment. Okay, when we got this cryptosporidiosis disease, okay, we treated with chlorine. This is also one type of a waterborne disease. The next one is schistosomosis. This is schistosomosis disease. Okay, the person got schistosomosis disease. Parasitic worms transmitted through the contaminated water and penetrate the skin and can cause the chronic health problems. Okay, when we consume, okay, contaminated water or polluted water, what are the this parasite containing water we take it, okay, it leads to skin diseases and chronic health problems also. So this is one type of a waterborne disease known as a schistosomiasis. Okay, the next one is sustainable waste management. What are the preventions and mitigations of water pollution? The first one is sustainable waste management. Proper disposal and treatment of industrial and agriculture and household waste are essential. Okay, what are the mitigation and prevention solutions? Sustainable waste management. Proper disposal and treatment of industrial waste and agriculture waste and household waste into the near dustbins. Okay, do you understand until now? What are the waterborne diseases? associated with polluted water? Cholera, typhoid, hepatitis A, dysentery, and cryptosporidiosis, and schistosomosis, giardiasis, dysentery. These are the waterborne diseases. Now we learn about what are the prevention and mitigations of water pollution. Okay. The first one is sustainable waste management. When we when we dispose the waste in proper manner, we can mitigate the water pollution. The next one is wastewater treatment effective. Treatment of a sewage and wastewater before discharge into water bodies is crucial. Okay, please see the picture. This is household waste. When we treated that wastewater and dumped into the near water body, it is in this way we can mitigate the water pollution. In this way we can mitigate the water pollution. Otherwise, increase the water pollution. Okay, so what we do? Wastewater treatment of a sewage and wastewater before discharge into water bodies is very crucial. Okay. The next step is reducing chemical use. Okay, reducing chemical use. Responsible use of fertilizers, pesticides, and other chemicals in agriculture can minimize runoff. Okay, this is one type of way of prevention and mitigation of pollution. Okay, and means responsible use of fertilizers. We don't use excessive fertilizers and pesticides, herbicides. Okay, responsible use of fertilizers, pesticides, and chemicals in agriculture can minimize the runoff. The next one is environmental regulations. What are the environmental regulations? Strict enforcement of a pollution controls laws and regulation can help prevent water contamination. Okay, this is one of a way we can reduce water pollution. Okay, strict enforcement and pollution control laws. When we implement strict laws, okay, we can reduce the water pollution. The next one is reforestation and soil conservation. Reforestation means we planted trees. That is reforestation. And soil conservation. What are the things associated with reforestation and soil contamination? Containing health and forest and preventing soil erosion can reduce the sedimentation and siltation. When we planted the trees in the forest area, okay, we can reduce the sedimentation and siltation. Okay, the next one is public awareness. When we educate the public, educate the people, educate the communities about importance of clean water and proper waste disposal can foster responsible behavior. Okay, on that way also we can mitigate the water pollution. Okay, this is water pollution and microbial disease. And what are the prevention and mitigation ways? Okay, do you understand, children, until now? Hanish, Jogarao, Praneeth. What do you learn until now? We learn about water pollution. What are the causes of water pollution? And what are the effects of water pollution and waterborne diseases? What are the waterborne diseases? And then what are the prevention and mitigation of water pollution? Okay, do you understand, children? Please raise your hands. If you do have any questions, please free to ask me. Praneeth, very good. Remaining, Karthik, Hanish. Do you feel bored? Okay. Thank you very much, children. Can I end this session? Please raise your hands.